what did I do to become the world champion in bodybuilding? Well, it was 5-6 hours of training a day. Then I had to ask myself the question, am I doing that right now? No. So therefore I had to jump in and do exactly the same things. I took voice lessons, acting lessons, accent removal lessons.
In 1975, director Bob Rafelson cast Arnold as what else? A bodybuilder in the offbeat comedy Stay Hungry, which starred Jeff Bridges and Sally Field. Rafelson sent Schwarzenegger to coach Eric Morris for a 12-week crash course in acting.
He was very articulate and picked up things like that. Arnold is very perceptive, you know. I saw that immediately.
Arnold's reward? A surprising win for Best Newcomer at the 1978 Golden Globe Awards. While Hollywood was learning how to best use Schwarzenegger's unique appeal, Arnold became a favorite at celebrity events. One changed his life. In 1977, Arnold attended the Robert Kennedy tennis tournament, hosted by members of the Kennedy clan, including 21-year-old Maria Shriver.
I ran into her and I met her. I think it was Tom Brokaw that actually introduced us. And we went dancing on the dance floor, and then we ate together, and it was like, you know, like this. And then she took me up to Hannesport the next day after the tennis tournaments, and it was like love at first sight.
Maria, a broadcaster on the rise, was President John F. Kennedy's niece. She grew up surrounded by political power and privilege. Her father, Sergeant Shriver, was the original head of the Peace Corps. Her mother, Eunice, sister to both JFK and Robert Kennedy, had founded the Special Olympics in the 1960s.
She had everything that I always dreamt of, that I wanted in a woman. She was gorgeous, beautiful woman with long dark hair, which I always liked. She had an outstanding personality. She was very smart, you know, and she's just an extraordinary woman.
They couldn't have been more different. Arnold was a Republican, Maria from Democratic royalty, but their ideologies didn't matter.
The Shriver family and Arnold, you know, is like, that doesn't fit, does it, you know? But I think they have a lot of fun with it.
In May of 1979, Arnold received a degree in economics and business from the University of Wisconsin. That year, he was also offered his biggest part to date, the lead in the sword and sorcery epic Conan the Barbarian, for producer Dino De Laurentiis and director John Milius.
Dino De Laurentiis became kind of like a father figure for me, as much as Joe Weider was for me in bodybuilding. I remember the first few days of filming Conan the Barbarian, he came to me and he says, "Hey, Schwarzenegger, you're Conan." You know, he was so proud that he picked the right guy.
The role was a perfect fit.
When you look back on it, his talent was raw in Conan, but his talent is who he is.
Released in 1981, Conan the Barbarian grossed over $100 million and earned Schwarzenegger a devoted following.
That camera either loves you or it doesn't, and you can't predict. But maybe the fact his idiosyncrasies were just enough to make you relate to him as more the common guy, and yet a super version of the common guy.
Arnold Schwarzenegger had become the action movie star he had dreamed of. But, as usual, he had even bigger ambitions. By the early 1980s, Arnold Schwarzenegger had parlayed unprecedented success as a bodybuilder into a new career in the movies. His hard work had paid off. Conan the Barbarian had made him a star. Audiences fell in love with the very things casting agents said wouldn't work in Hollywood: Arnold's supersized body and thick accent.